Good morning, everyone. Hope we're all doing well. I know we are. For those of you who would like to get your car, truck, or Mini Cooper worked on, you live up in the Worcester area, head to Greasy's Garage, ask for Pete, Sean, or Ethan. They can all help you, and they always carry Bears products. And if you want to learn more about the Q-Post, the vaccines, Tartaria, go to communityreviews.org. John Maddox does a great job of keeping everything updated, and I will be having him and Strack on very soon. And then after that will be Peter, and tomorrow will be Brenda. And then if you want to get some great reading material, go to Kevin Richards' books. He's got them for little kids and big kids. We got some for our grandkids, and they love them. And then if you'd like to see some great artwork, click on the links from Tale. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig into this article here. It says, bombing Caracas draws mixed reactions as U.S. cripples cartels and arrests Maduro. Okay, this was done anywhere from 2-3 years ago, would be my guess. And so remember, most everything we're seeing has been done a long time ago. So at least a year ago. There's not much that's actually happening currently, okay? And the reason for that is because if they were to try to do it currently, they would meet with huge resistance from especially the far left. So keep that in mind. And it would take them forever to do what they're doing. I mean, instead of taking, what's it been, 20 years, 22, 23 years that we know that this war has been going on the earth, maybe longer, but let's just say 23 years. If they told the people, if they tried to go through the court system and everything else, you'd be looking at 200 years. It would never get done. Never. The far left would use the courts and everything to bog everything down. So that's why they're doing it the way they are. That's why the military was the only way to do it. Anyway, let's go ahead and go dig into the article here because it's going to tell you at least overall how this happened. So a high-ranking military source this morning told Real Raw News that U.S. Special Operations Forces extracted numerous children of unknown nationalities from Ground Zero ahead of U.S. ground missiles and airstrikes that carpeted confirmed narcotics refineries and warehouses near Caracas and in other remote regions of Venezuela. The same source said that the CIA's Special Operations Group, which included Delta Force operators, captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and flew him out of the country to Gitmo, but he would not elucidate on how or where Maduro was caught. Now, I've been in Caracas a long time ago. Beautiful. It was a beautiful city. And anyway, so last night President Trump fulfilled his highly controversial pledge to decapitate the Maduro regime and cripple its fentanyl and cocaine warehouses and refineries. The strike package included cruise missiles fired from an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer and an FA-18 jets from the USS Gerald Ford in the Caribbean Sea. It's unclear whether the planes dropped bombs or where the G variant, which carries an electronic countermeasures and jamming suite. Several Tomahawk cruise missiles rained down on Caracas with surgical precision, or so said, obliterating drug warehouses operated by the notorious Cartel de los Soles and Violent Tren de Aragua gangsters, which had, our source added, routinely kicked back profits directly to Maduro. Fort Tiana, home to the Ministry of Defense, was also struck. Pictures of burning buildings and uncontrolled conflagrations surfaced on social media after the strike, with President Trump on Truth Social confirming the attack and saying he would hold a news conference at 11 a.m. Saturday. As bombs fell, the attack evoked mixed reactions from the president's base. Some praised his brazen resolve, while others condemned U.S. enforced regime change, paralleling last night's attack to Bush's invasion of Iran and Obama's destruction of Libya. Trump showed his neocon colors. One administration source who opposed the bombing told Roran News, "We have an ethical and legal imperative to stop the flow of deadly narcotics," our military source said. The president acted lawfully. Venezuela's government, or what's left of it, feels differently. In the aftermath, Venezuela's Attorney General, Tarek William Saab, condemned the strike, saying on television, "Innocent victims have been mortally wounded and others killed by this criminal terrorist attack." He added proof of life that Maduro and his wife Celia were still alive, and said the bombings had inflicted a catastrophic death toll upon Caracas civilians. Our military source refuted that claim. "We know what and who we hit, and we take significant effort to limit collateral damage." The Venezuelan Attorney General made that statement too damn quickly for anyone there to have conducted a thorough battle damage assessment. It's pure propaganda. As for the rescued children, our source said the U.S. intelligence apparatus had learned that drug traffickers were using extremely young children as slave labor to package narcotics at the warehouses on the outskirts of Caracas. These aren't cartelists' kids. If you catch my drift, these kids got abducted to be sold as sex slaves, but for whatever reason, they weren't considered what word to use, sellable or buyable, so they got out to work. I can't give you numbers right now, but children were removed from those locations ahead of time. Our source said eliminating traffickers and arresting Maduro has helped make America great again. Remember, Trump pledged to make America great again. He didn't specify North America, Central America, or South America. He said America. And thanks to President Trump's decisive actions, America was made greater last night, our source said. Yeah, the people, now, back whenever they did this, the people were very happy to be rid of Maduro, the vast majority of them. There was a group that definitely profited from Maduro being in power, but the vast majority of the people did not profit from Maduro being in power. And anytime you have a country that are run by a bunch of narcotic cartels, it's not a healthy atmosphere for anyone. Anyway, that's all for now. I want to thank you all for your support, and thank you all for supporting the sponsors of the channel. God bless you all. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.